Hello. I hope you're having an amazing day, whatever time of day this finds you. I just wanted to take a quick minute to say hi on video because, well, I do a lot of writing. I have been doing a lot of writing lately, and I just wanted to say hi with my voice and put a face out there so you could see a smile and a friendly face with this message. Our magic as creators truly starts with our ability to believe that we are creators. Now, it is an ability, not because we really have to try at it, but because our conditioning, our training, what we're taught, those who are around us have conditioned us to not believe that that's a reality. In fact, we're taught to believe that it's silly or ridiculous or woo woo, which is the term most people use for all things feminine. So I'd like to invite you to step back from all of these ideas that have been foisted upon you, that have been placed in your way through media, through distraction, through family, through culture, through anything else. Just step back from it. Don't judge it as right or wrong. It just is. That's the system we're in right now. Take a step back from that and just see if you could invite yourself into a space of believing that it is possible to create your reality. What would that look like? Now, if the things you focus on, beginning with the things you think about, can really create your reality, then how much of what you're focused on right now during this pandemic is actually going to create the reality that you want, right? Now, this is just an exercise. You don't have to do it, but it's an opportunity to just try to see what would happen if you focus on something positive long enough. The worst thing that could happen is that you manifest something that you want. How bad could that be, right? So if you take a step back and focus on what you would like your reality to be. Now, I don't mean you want to run back to the world as it was before, because that's probably coming out of a place of fear. I mean, coming from a place of your own power, where you step back and go into yourself and just breathe in there and daydream the way we know that children are capable of, and see what that could feel like, see what that reality could be like. If you want to go through fairies and unicorns, you can do that. But if you want to see what life is like where people are genuinely happy and comfortable being themselves, where we don't have to put on a mask in our society, we embrace all the differences so that there's not this constant swinging pendulum of battles and riots and wars and activism, but eventually a gentle equilibrium of let's see what all these differences can contribute to our world. That's one way to look at it. If you're dealing with a lot of personal distress in your life, just these few moments of daydreaming can bring a lot of ease, right? It can. And if it lowers your blood pressure for 5 minutes, then I'm happy to have helped. If you want to go into a personal daydream of not worrying about finances, of, things just coming to you easily, of things landing in your lap, of releasing the belief that people have of it's not going to knock on your door. What if you picture yourself having a situation where it actually happened, that it knocked on your door? Because it does happen for some people, right? Just picture that. If you want a life on the beach, if you want a life on the slopes, if you want children, regardless of your age, if you want a different community, or you want airplanes on your pajamas, like my toddler just said. This is part of my manifested reality. I wished for a happy baby in 2017 and I got her. It happens. If you talk to people more and more, if you have the right conversations, you'll see that this is not so far removed. It happens all the time. People might call it something else. But if you step away from the idea of hard work and drudgery and pain and suffering and step into, okay, what is possible from right where I am right now, just in my thoughts, you'll be surprised. Athletes do this all the time. They imagine the reality they want before they get onto that field. And science has actually shown that their brains and their muscle memory actually behave as if they've lived this already. So why not you? Food for thought. Let me